Rosie, I'm home.
Are you still using bleach to sanitize your water system? Okay, enough with the Billy Mays impersonation. Seriously, did you know that bleach, while it is a common disinfectant and cleaning agent, there are several drawbacks to using it to clean your RV lines. Bleach is a highly corrosive substance that can damage your plumbing materials in your RV lines over time. It can cause deterioration of rubber seals, plastic components, and metal parts, leading to leaks and other plumbing issues. Bleach can leave behind a residual odor that can be difficult to eliminate from the RV lines also. This can affect the taste of your water, making it unpleasant for drinking and cooking. And bleach is a toxic substance, so that can be harmful if ingested. So all in all, while bleach is a powerful disinfectant, it might not be the best choice for cleaning RV lines due to its corrosive nature and potential health risks. The good people of Blu Technology offer Bleach-free, a sanitizing concentrate that is EPA-approved, NSF or National Science Foundation certified safe to sanitize our RV's plumbing system, tanks, and softener. Bleach-free, as the name suggests, does not use bleach as an active ingredient in the sanitizing of the system. Welcome to the future. So I'd like to say, this video is not sponsored. We purchased the Sanitizer, and this is our own unbiased opinion. All right, we are going to sanitize our water system today. And where we're going to start, I'm going to turn my water to the holding tank fill, and I'll fill up my freshwater holding tank. I'll put the sanitizing solution in there before I start doing it, and it'll all fill like that, and then we'll run that water through the system. All right, so I use this Clear 2.0 filter system. I don't have the Blu Technology filters. Maybe one day I'll get that, but right now we're still using this Clear 2.0. So let me show you how I use this sanitizing solution to sanitize ours. So I've got another Clear 2.0 filter right here. It's marked Sanitizer. I have actually gone in there, if you can see this, and hollowed it out. I've bored the filter out in it. You can see there's a hole all the way through it. So what I'm going to do is, I've turned the water off here, I've bled it off right here, and now I will disconnect this filter. Yes, I know it's a quick connect, but I put a different O-ring in here and it doesn't want to cooperate too good, so I gotta get a new quick connect. Anyway, take this loose. I put this on here. And this Blu Technology stuff, they recommend putting 2 packs in for the holding tank. So here's the Sani System liquid sanitizer concentrate. So I'm going to try to get this open. All right, I'm going to pour this down into this filter. And they recommend you do 2 for a holding tank. I've got a 80 plus gallon holding tank, so it takes 2 of these to do it. This is supposed to be the new way of sanitizing your tanks. They recommend this over the bleach. I thought we would give it a try. So I got this full of the solution now. Take this off and close it up. Okay, open that back up. Then I'm going to start filling the holding tank. Oops. All right, I've filled the water up until it's coming out the overflow. As I sanitize this water system, I've also got a brand new hose that I just purchased. My hose has developed a leak, so it was time to replace the hose, but I've been waiting to sanitize my water system to go ahead and sanitize this hose. So I've hook this up to this cold hose that goes up here to my outside water, and I'm going to run the fluid through it and sanitize the hose at the same time I'm doing the system. So let's see, we need to move this back to dry camping now. So there. This one down, this one down, both of these up, dry camping, and then turn on our water pump. The water is supposed to come out kind of fizzy, and you know that the sanitizing solution is in it. This is all new to me, guys. I'm used to using the bleach, so we're all in this together. So you can see the solution's in there. You can see the foam coming out of it. So we know the solution's in there. So we'll let that sit for 15 minutes. We'll move on to the rest of the parts that need to be sanitized. All right, so we're in the kitchen now. Now I'm going to turn the cold water on, and we'll let this start sanitizing. All right, we can see the sanitizing solution coming out. So I can see the stuff is coming out of the hot water as well. So we'll turn this off and let it sit for 15 minutes. All right, we've come up to the bathroom now. I'm going to do the bathroom sink, and then I'll do the shower. You can see it's already coming out of the cold. Now we'll do the hot. So my next trick, I've got a little cutoff hose, and I get a bucket, and I go up into our bedroom, into our closet. We have washer hookups, and believe it or not, we don't use a washing machine in there, but those hookups are closed off. But if you don't open those up and sanitize those every now and then, that is where I've found the most stinking water in the past. The bacteria will collect up in that area. So we're going to go ahead and open that up too, and I'll show you what that's like. And this is what I use to get to the washer connections in the closet. Use a hose that's about 4 foot long. That way I can reach around there, screw it in. I'm not fighting in the closet with it into this bucket. So I'll get that hooked up. This is the hose connected to the cold water side. It runs up here into the bucket. So turning it on. All right, now that we've got all our water lines filled with the sanitizer, we'll let it all sit for 15 minutes, and then we'll start flushing it. So it's been about 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and empty the holding tank and refill it with fresh water. All right, put this back in power fill mode. Fill the tank back up. All right, water tank's full. I'm going to go cut that off. Okay, so we've dumped the water tank one time. Now I'm going to run the water through the faucets here and try to get it diluted. And then once it looks like everything is pretty not foamy anymore, I'll go ahead and dump the holding tank again. I'm going to fill it up one more time, and I'll flush everything again with good, nice, fresh water. I've turned on all the hot and cold water faucets in the camper. That way I'm getting all that water flushed through. I'm gonna try to flush it all the way through, and then if it looks like it's running pretty clear, I'll go ahead and dump the holding tank. I'll fill it up again, and then I'll come back and I'll flush it again. I'm running about 15 minutes through each time. Well, all right, we've got all the water lines flushed. We had to run the holding tank almost to empty twice to make sure we performed a proper rinse of the sanitizer. I'd like to give you a conclusive opinion of the product, but it's one of those things we'll just have to wait and see how the system performs. Blu Technologies does recommend, if you want to see the proof scientifically, of course, that you can run some tests, and they've got a few that they recommend. They recommend performing an ATP test. ATP test is like an adenosine triphosphate testing. It can be used to measure the cleanliness of surfaces. They suggest that you use the APT tester before and after using bleach-free. You can see how well the solution removes organic residue. There's also total plate count testing that can be used to assess the bacterial content on the surface. There's a host of recommended tests that they approve of. If you'd like to see a list of the recommended test procedures and the reasons for each test, please go to our website at ramblingreflections.com and I'll have them posted there. So I hope this helps you understand what's involved in a sanitizing process. It's not a hard process, but it is time consuming. The process is faster than the 8 to 12 hours of wait time using the bleach method, but it's still involved. But it's a necessary process to ensure you the cleanest water in your RV that you can. Stay safe out there, guys, and I'll see you next week. If you want to see the proof scientifically that you can get what's involved in the sanitizing process. Okay, enough of the Billy Mays system.